Good evening. I did finish uploading my Danish video. So it's 8 p.m. I write more down on my list. Now I'm going to sneezing. So let's close the door. So I start to get tired, so let's read to the camcorder's outer power. So I made a Danish video about all this today. So just follow my list. But that's 30 pages and I will never be finished. So first I will read this, but I need to get to my bed.
Aeriane Swift. The Aeriane Swift is a lightweight, 48 kilograms, foot-launched tailless sailplane whose rigid wings have a span of 40 feet. The Swift has been succeeded by the Swift Light. Although designed in California, Swift aircraft are now manufactured by Aeriane, a European firm based in Gemblouse, Belgium. Aeriane first manufactured the Swift under license, but the firm is now the sole manufacturer. Design and development, edit. The Swift, an acronym for Swept Wing with Inboard Flap for Trim, was originally conceived as a rigid hang glider with sailplane-like performance. Bright Star Gliders had developed the 1989 U.S. National Hang Gliding Championship winning Odyssey prototype. Aeriane Swift. The Aeriane Swift is a lightweight, 48 kilograms, foot-launched tailless sailplane whose rigid wings have a span of 40 feet. The Swift has been succeeded by the Swift Light. Although designed in California, Swift aircraft are now manufactured by Aeriane, a European firm based in Gemblouse, Belgium. Aeriane first manufactured the Swift under license, but the firm is now the sole manufacturer. Design and Bright Star Millennium. Aeriane Swift. The Aeriane Swift is a lightweight, 48 kilograms, foot-launched tailless sailplane whose rigid wings have a span of 40 feet. The Swift has been succeeded by the Swift Light. Although designed in California, Swift aircraft are now manufactured by Aeriane, a European firm based in Gemblouse, Belgium. Aeriane first manufactured the Swift under license, but the firm is now the sole manufacturer. Design and development, edit. The Swift, an acronym for swept wing with inboard flap for trim, was originally conceived as a rigid hang glider with sailplane-like performance. Bright Star Gliders had developed the 1989 U.S. National Hang Gliding Championship winning Odyssey prototype. Meanwhile, Professor Alan Crew and a group of graduate students at Stanford University had developed the Stanford Swift Design Project. When Brian Porter of Bright Star met Stanford student Steve Morris, the projects merged. Bright Star constructed the revised Swift and its first flight took place in December 1989. The swept wing has control surfaces along the entire trailing edge, flaps occupy the inner 42%, and 11s take up 58% of the outer span. Large winglets act as vertical stabilizers, and the models with an enclosed cockpit also have conventional fuselage stabilizing surfaces that contribute to yaw stability. The winglets on the 1989 prototype were fixed surfaces, so the pilot effected turns using the 11s. The original Swift is now out of production, having been replaced by a refined version called the Swift Lite. This new model has winglets that, like those on the Root and Long EZ, are rudders when used singly, and air brakes when used together. In addition, compared to its predecessor, the Swift Lite is claimed to be 20% lighter, with lighter and more responsive controls, a lower stall speed, an improved glide ratio of 27:1, better pilot visibility and comfort, and simplified assembly procedure. Model range, edit. A variety of different fuselage pods have been fitted beneath the wings to create a range of aircraft, as follows. 1. The core product is the foot-launched glider, the Swift Lite. 2. A self-launching glider, the Swift Pass, with 12 horsepower, 8.9 kilowatts, two-stroke engine, later with an 18 HP Bailey 175 four-stroke engine. 3. A motor glider, the P-Swift, with 25 horsepower, 19 kilowatts, two-stroke engine. 4. An electric-powered variant, Swift Lite E, has 20 minutes of powered flight per charge. Power comes from an 8 Geiger HPD-10, 10 kilowatt motor, controller and battery system, part of a setup designed and sold by Austrian hang gliding champion Manfred Rummer. 5. A two-seat glider used for training, the Tandem Swift. The various fuselage frames are interchangeable and any can be added to the same basic wing. Swift gliders with engines originally had R-Plast EcoProp folding propellers, which feather for soaring when the engine is turned off. Powered Swift gliders are not foot-launched, having instead two main wheels in tandem layout, and small wingtip casters. Current types, edit. As of October 2020, Aeriane are producing only two versions of the Swift Lite. 1. The Swift Lite, foot-launchable, and 2. The E-Swift Lite, with an electric motor. Specifications, Swift Lite, edit. Data from flight manual. Technical data and speeds, edit. 1. Empty weight without fairing, 48 kilograms. 2. Maximum takeoff weight, 158 kilograms, version without motor. 3. Span, 12,8 m. 4. Surface area, 12.5 m squared. 5. Aspect ratio, 12:9. 6. Sweep, at 25% of the chord 20 degrees. 1. Recommended pilot weight, 55 to 100 kg. 1. VNE, never exceed speed 120 km per hour. 2. VRO, maximum rough air speed 100 km per hour. 3 VFE, maximum speed with flaps set to 20 degrees or more 80 km per hour. 1 VO, maneuver speed 85 km per hour. 1 VS, stall speed. 1 flap sets to 0 degrees at maximum takeoff weight, 37 km per hour. 2 flap sets to 20 degrees at maximum takeoff weight, 32 km per hour. 1 best glide, 27, 1 at 70 km per hour. 2 minimum sink, 06M /S at 43 km per hour. 1 load factor, plus 53G /2,65G, with 1.5 safety coefficient. Specifications, Swift, edit. Data from General characteristics. 1 crew, 1. 2 wingspan, 42 feet 0 in, 12.80 m. 3 wing area, 136 square feet, 12.6 m. 4 aspect ratio, 13:1. 5 empty weight, 106 pound, 48 kilograms. Performance. 1 rate of sink, 200 foot /min, 1.0 m /s, in a 100 feet, 30 m, radius turn. 2 minimum sink rate, 118 foot /min, 0.6 m /s. 3 lift to drag, 21, maximum, 15:1 at 60 kn, 111 km per hour. Aircraft of comparable role, configuration, and era. 1 Hall Vector 1. 2 Morpin Carbon Dragon. 3 Mitchell U-2 Super Wing. 4 Rensselaer ARP-1. References, edit. 1 Carrot,